and we continue with our 2-hour extravaganza of fabulous fashion with, of course, Ruth. But it's not just about clothing. We are so excited, and for me, it almost seemed like the next natural step for you to talk about the finishing pieces that for me they are the exclamation marks on your look.
Yes, because I've obviously done some jewellery, but it's been, you know, kind of pendant-style necklaces. So I've been very lucky that because it's my 5-year anniversary, QVC paired me with Dominique and said we'd like to do a kind of celebration collection for your 5-year anniversary, which is just delightful because I love Dominique. You know,
well, Dominique, for so many of us, it's the world's finest in diamond simulation. For so many of us, you know, the styles and designs that you've brought us today are absolutely gorgeous. Now, before we start talking about the jewellery, we have to give you a heads up. Oh my goodness, this has just been the talk of the building since you brought this. It really has.
Oh, the faux fur bomber jacket.
Oh my word, absolutely amazing. You've got a good saving there to start with, the £12.54. You've then got the special code, the Ruth 3Z, to convert that and divide it by 3, and that takes it to £29.95. This is the denim blue, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love this, and when we get onto it, I want to hear about, you know, when you decided to bring this out and really bringing us a bomber with a difference.
Well, I love bomber jackets and I do a lot of bomber jackets, but I hadn't done a faux fur. And it's not just faux fur. So you can see there with the aubergine colour, you've also got that faux leather trim. And not just down the front of the jacket, we've also popped a little bit under the collar, which you don't see straight away. So I like little surprises on clothes. It's a short pile faux fur, so it's super soft. It doesn't shed, you know, you don't get bits, particularly if you're a contact lens wearer. There's nothing worse, is there, than the faux fur that shreds.
You don't need that. But also, I love that it's a sophisticated bomber jacket. It's not a bomber jacket up the back of my, you know, nearly at my shoulders. You've really got a great length here as well, but it's got that edgy fashion element to it.
Because some people say, like, oh, can you do longer? And I said, but if you go too long, it loses that bomber jacket feel. And the bomber jacket
just right. You've got the length just right.
Really popular.
The T-shirt. And you're renowned for your T-shirts as well. This is brand new. Loving this one as well, £33. I love all your T-shirts and your jumpers as well. I was just actually thinking, my goodness, if you were to come into my wardrobe at home, I've got so much that's Ruth. I really have. This is lovely. It's just got, it's a bit of fun. It's got that pop of colour to it as well. It's a really fabulous piece.
I love my motif T-shirts, and this is flocking. So you know flocking when it feels like flocked wallpaper. It's got that kind of textured feel. Ooh. So we've got the white T-shirt with the pink heart. We've also got it in black.
Yeah, gorgeous.
And it's that flocked, which I'll show you close up a little bit later. But I love my heart. That's called Cupid's heart because it's got the arrow.
Yes, because you've got the arrow going through. Well, we are going to be starting with a fabulous piece of jewellery from Ruth. It's our Dominique Design of the Month. Take a little look. Well, it is our Dominique Design of the Month that we've got here for you, £44.97. That's a really good price, down from 75. And of course, you can still use that code Ruth3Z, and that will take it to £14.99, which is just incredible. A beautiful dress watch that we've got here. Gone are the days that we used to have our watch. I mean, I remember growing up and it was like, where is my watch? Now we have a whole wardrobe. And lovely to have that dress piece that you can reach for and know that it's going to look and feel fantastic. And there's so much to this design, Ruth.
Well, I've been very blessed to be able to work with Dominique. So obviously the first meeting I had, they said, we want to do a collection, not just one thing, for your anniversary. And I said, I'd like some really beautiful, elegant, kind of dressing up jewellery for when I go out. I'm either going to an event, you know, there I've got my sparkly jacket on. And I said, I would just love things that are quite timeless, sophisticated, but have a bit of pizzazz. And I always think a dress watch is a lovely thing to have, that you feel like, you know, you take off your everyday watch. Yeah. Unfortunately, today I literally left my box of jewellery, as you know, at home, Anne, so I haven't even got my samples here. We've got this one in the studio. So I wanted something that when I feel a bit more elegant than my slightly larger watch that I wear every day. So this is polished stainless steel. We've got this lovely silver tone. I've gone for the rectangular shape, which again I think is a little bit different and gives, for me, that kind of slimmer look and a little bit more...
Well, it's that elongated elegance that you've got with the rectangular shape as well.
The face of the watch is this lovely silver grey mother of pearl. So can you see there? And that is real pearl shell. That's a slice of real pearl shell. So again, it's not overly shiny and blingy. You've just got that lovely shimmer. And then down either side of the watch face, you can see there are these round, brilliant cut, they're called, white simulated diamonds, either side of the watch face. So again, not overly...
No. You've just got
blingy,
you've got the subtlety and the
sheen.
brilliant cut. It's not called brilliant cut for nothing. Yeah. It's brilliant in terms of the absolute maximum of light that can enter in with all of those. We're talking about 100 facets. So it really does allow the light to reflect beautifully. But you know what? If this was the real deal, if these were real diamonds, you'd have a very different price tag there.
Oh, absolutely.
But we know over the years here at QVC that with the quality of the Diamonique, you know, sometimes experts have been fooled into thinking it was a genuine article. You've just got a really beautiful look. Do you know what I love also? I love the drape that you've got with this as well.
Yes, now this is, it's an interlock style strap, and we said this is polished stainless steel. Now you can remove links, that you don't need to take it to a jeweller. It's fairly easy to do. So if you like a tighter watch, you can remove, I think it's at least 2 of the links, and then you've got the fold over clasp fastening, which is fairly easy to do yourself.
Very, very simple and easy, but personally speaking, especially the time of year we're at, I like to keep those extra links and have it drape just that bit further down, because if you're wearing a jacket, it allows you to show off your jewellery that little bit more. Otherwise, it can kind of get, you know, hidden away. I think this is a statement watch without being too over the top, as you say, Ruth.
I mean, you can see there, instead of numbers, we've got those Diamonique markers, which again give it that little bit more sparkle. And we've got a very, very small amount of branding on the face, the RWL, Ruth Wendy Langsford. It's very small, so again,
very stylish.
It's quite understated.
Very understated.
I love a dress watch, and actually, I mean, you could wear this at any time, actually, but I like that feeling of having my dress watch when I'm dressing up and I go, oh, we're going somewhere special. I'm going to get my dress watch out.
Exactly.
So all the pieces, they're all individual pieces, but I also wanted to design them to work as a set.
And
so
and they work beautifully with one another, because if we turn our attention to the cocktail ring that I've been enjoying wearing this evening, I have to say, look at this. That is a real statement piece, isn't it?
I absolutely love a cocktail ring. This is an emerald cut cocktail ring. For me, it has that slightly Art Deco feel to it. I wanted it to be quite large because, to me, a cocktail ring, a dress ring should be. I looked up the history of cocktail rings, actually, because I thought, I wonder why it's called a cocktail ring. And it goes back to the 1920s in America during Prohibition, when alcohol was illegal. And they had the speakeasy. They were all ordering tea, but they started having cocktails that didn't look alcoholic. So the women used to wear these large rings, A, to show status, but also to kind of go, I'm drinking a little cocktail, if you know what I mean. Actually, it was illegal alcohol. So that's where the cocktail ring came from in the 20s. And then kind of 30s, 40s, 50s, it became just like a dressing up ring to go to cocktail parties with. And
one of the reasons that I love the emerald cut is very much in keeping with the story that you've just given us, and that is, of course, with an emerald cut ring. I think it's very Art Deco. I think of Poirot. I think of Murder on the Orient Express. I think of the Orient Express full stop, and I think of the elegance that you get with the styles and designs. And also, I think an emerald cut is almost like a step cut that you've got.
Well,
it really is
it's
on
called
display.
Chiseled, it's called a chiseled step cut, the emerald cut. So the centre stone is 5 carat. And then you've got those two, it's flanked by this matching pair. They are called trapezoid cut stones. They're 0.5 carat. So the total weight is 6 carat.
Oh my goodness, look at
You've got the RWL stamp inside the ring shank. So again, there's some branding in there, but it's very, very minimal. I think it's a really beautiful, sophisticated piece, and that step cut offers more reflection of light as well. So the chiseled emerald stepped cut, you know, the way, and you've got a large centre stone, which helps.
And I think it works beautifully with the watch as well, because with the watch being the rectangular shape on the face of the watch, so it all works so beautifully together in tandem.
And you know, it's nice to have pieces that you wear independently, but I wanted you to have, you know, all these pieces, whatever you wear, the watch, the necklace with the earrings with the ring, they all work together. And so this is and also an emerald cut, the necklace. It's a 5 carat stone this time, total weight. This is sterling silver and it's platinum plated. Also the chain on this necklace is a really, really fine cut chain, and that chain also reflects light. So it's a very, very delicate, pretty chain. And then you can see there you've got that lovely baguette cut bail, they call it, from the chain down to the stone, which holds it. And it's a square, you know, still a square shape, but with that beautiful emerald cut again. Now this, which I think is so clever, this necklace is adjustable, and they call this a ball slider. Let me show you on here. It's so clever. It always makes me laugh when we say it's a ball slider. Okay, so, you know, normally when you have a necklace like this, it's never quite the right length. You put it on with the dress, you get, oh, if only it was a bit shorter or a bit longer. With this, once you've got it on, can you see here? You can customise it, can't you? Can you see? Oh, I have to flip this. I'm not very good. I'm only just learning to do this. Can you see this little ball here?
We can.
You have to come really close. You see there?
Yeah, we can see that ball.
There, so that little ball. So you pull the chain through.
There we go.
So you hear this?
Yeah.
So that, look.
So you can really alter
so look
and
how
get it to
I
the
can make that really
length.
Short, or I can lengthen it. And you can do that yourself. It's really easy to do. Yeah,
but that was just about saying you don't need somebody else in the house with you when you want to wear your favourite piece of jewellery. I also think if you're going somewhere really special and perhaps it's a backless dress that you've got on, you could wear this quite high up the neck and put your hair up and have the drape going on at the back.
But I thought that was so clever because, you know, we've all got those necklaces where you go, it's just not quite the right length for a certain dress or top.
Exactly. Well, it's absolutely gorgeous. And again, I love the fact that everything just works in tandem with the emerald cuts that we've got, the shaping of the rectangular face on the watch. Just beautiful, but not breaking the bank, of course, because we're talking simulation here, which is gorgeous. Now, loving these earrings. The earrings, again, it's the final touch. And I just think when you've got the drop here, that really is allowing the light to play because they're not static. You've got that movement before you start. A whopping great 10.5 carats would be your equivalent diamond weight. My goodness, this, I mean, when you talk impact, you really are going to just lift the countenance, lift the whole complexion.
You want them to reflect the light. I wanted them to match the necklace. So again, you've got that tapered baguette cut before you get to the drop of the stone, and the fact that they are a drop means that you have some movement, so they help catch the light. By the way, that butterfly clip at the back is slightly larger than average because I find I struggle sometimes.
If you drop them?
Yes, and if they're too small, they're too fiddly. So they're not huge, but they are slightly larger than average. So there you go again, the emerald cut. Again, we've gone for that chiseled step cut. You've got the simulated, as we said, the white diamonds. They are 5 carat each. again, very classic, very sophisticated with that tapered baguette. This setting, by the way, for the earrings is very lightweight, so they don't drag. But you see, they have a little bit of movement, and when Betsy moves, you see how they catch the light. But they don't jangle. I'm not a great kind of jangly earring person. Right. You know, I like things to move, but I don't like them to make noise.
Yes, yeah. But you want to be able to forget about what you're wearing. It's like you were saying about your fashion. You want to be able to put your jewellery on. And, you know, there's something really beautiful about earrings as well, because you don't get to enjoy them the same everybody else does, but you can look at your watch and look at your ring and look at your bangle. But when you've got earrings in, but if you're going for these, you're going to get a lot of compliments on them. But I just love it when I was talking about that exclamation mark, and I just think when you've finished, you put your lipstick on, and it's the finishing touches, you know, the perfume's on and all the rest of it, and then you put some jewellery on at the end. They just make you a beautiful pair of earrings. Are just going to, it finishes you off, doesn't it?
Those earrings, because they're so classic, they're such a classic design, aren't they? Particularly with that emerald cut, is that you could wear those when you're not overly dressed up. You know, those could be, you could be going to work, you'd have a nice suit on or something. So for me, they would be my. I like saving some things for best. You know, I was saying earlier, I don't like loads of clothes that you say, oh, only wear it for best, because you end up with a wardrobe that you hardly ever wear.
Exactly.
But there are just some things like the dress watch. I wouldn't wear that dress watch all the time. I just think, oh, that's my going out watch. Going out for dinner tonight, we're going to something tonight, or, you know, going to a ball or a thing or a party. You know, Christmas is coming, not too far away. So I like that idea of having my best watch.
I tell you what, though, we're going to come back to your boots, because these boots were certainly made for walking. They really were. I had to get that in. I really had to get in. You need to check out your baskets, though, because we are so incredibly busy for these. They are stunning. They look gorgeous on you, Ruth.
Thank
you. Seeing them on Betsy here in the black. You've got the 3 easy payments already in place there at £58. We've lost size 9, size 3 is limited, but over half the stock has gone now right across the board. So I would encourage you. How elegant, how flattering as well do they look on the leg.
We're an hour and whatever in, and they're so comfortable because you've got that slightly block heel. If you've just joined us, if you have bought my ankle boots, these are exactly the same toe shape, foot shape, sizing, heel width and height as the ankle boots. So we've done kind of extended those because they've been so popular, and so many of you who said, can't do heels anymore, don't do heels anymore, and then you tried it. So please just try them with a platform. It makes such a difference. The other thing I wanted to say, so many ladies, a friend of mine was just talking about it today. She went, oh yeah, but I've got wide calves.
Yes.
So this on the back, this is microfiber, and it's really stretchy, so I can get my hand, even though I've got jeans on in there, I can get my hand in there as well. So look how that stretches. So it moulds to your calf, but then it also moves with your calf.
Well, I love that as well, because a lot of us with a style like this would think we can only wear it with leggings or the thinnest of opaque tights or whatever, because, you know, you could barely get your little pinky.
Exactly.
But your whole hand was fitting down there with a jean.
Yeah.
So that opens up in terms of how we can wear this on a daily basis. And because of the comfort, because you've got a slightly raised platform, so the foot, you're not going to be tottering around at that angle. You're going to have that comfort.
So they call that the pitch, so that the heel is actually 3.5 inches, but with the platform,
like
the pitch, so it feels like about 2.8 or 9, so you don't feel like you're teetering. So it's not just the platform. I'm very insistent when I did the heel, when we did the ankle boot, I said, I want a boot that looks elegant, okay, but this heel will mean that I can you show the heel? Right, so, oh, hang on, oh, there we go, no, oh, there we go. So that heel, still elegant, okay, but you can see it's got substance to it.
It does
so
look
you
really
don't
elegant.
Feel like you're teetering on a stiletto.
And I love the fact that you've done that, because why do we want to wear a heel? Why do we get disappointed that the days of the heels have gone? Because we used to feel elegant and a little bit sexy and a little bit more dressed up. And why do we not wear them anymore? Because of the comfort, because we don't want to teeter around. You're not with these, and that's because of the amount of thought that's gone into them.
So I think the nice thing about the knee boots, because as you just saw, I've put my jeans inside and I could still get my hand down the back of that boot, so you can wear it with your jeans, you can wear it with your leggings or Ponte Trousers.
It opens up so many options.
But I also love boots with midi dresses.
Yes.
Also look great with if you've got my faux leather pencil skirt, some opaque tights and a knee boot, I think is a really lovely look. But they are so comfortable. They are a considered price, I know that, because they are leather. They're beautiful quality leather, they're soft and they're supple, and they will also mould to your foot. They've got a textile lining, which is like a velvet feel.
Absolutely sublime quality. Try them out. You've got a 60-day money-back guarantee. We are, however, going to move on to something that you have loved. And that is the piece that I'm wearing, and so many options for this one as well. Over 6,000 of you have gone for this in the past. We are looking at a lot of choice with this one, and a piece that very little ironing, if at all.
I mean, I never iron mine.
No,
it's the stretch jersey, that lovely silky stretch jersey, which I use a lot in my range. It's 95% polyester, 5% elastane. Doesn't crease, skims your body, doesn't cling. There's Diane in the black chain print that you're wearing, Anne. So we've got chain prints, we've got geo prints, we have them in plain colours.
Something
you just have to look. There's something for everyone.
And you could actually go for a couple and it wouldn't look like you were wearing the same top in a different colour.
But I like that, because once I find a style I like, it's like a lot of my knitwear, we find a style that we like, that you like, and then we just do new colours. And so you feel like you've got a new jumper. It's exactly the same as your other jumper that you love, because you like the style, you like the yarn, and that's the same in those jersey tops.
Well, let's look at the hoodie, because oh my goodness, this is just fabulous. It really is. £68.52. Now, this is already on the 3 easy payments. A hoodie with a difference.
It's a bit different, isn't it?
It needs a bit of qualification here,
doesn't it? It's a cardigan, really, isn't it? But with a hood.
Yes.
And it's a knit. So when you say a hoodie, I always think of sweatshirt.
So do I.
So this is a knit. It's
and young teenagers making a lot of noise late at night.
Yes, exactly. It's a 60% cotton mixed with acrylic. So you've got, 60% cotton, natural, cool and breathable. Then you add the acrylic in, which gives the yarn durability and longevity, and also helps hold the shape. And also acrylic is often used as a wool substitute because it keeps it's a warm yarn. So then we've given you that lovely kind of athleisure look, zip front. Now I'm going to show you on mine actually close up if we can.
It's easier to
the zip
see on
pull, we've done a faux leather. So again, I think this elevates this from just being your normal kind of hoodie sweatshirt. We had a metallic one, and I was like, actually, it would be really nice to have a faux leather.
I think it's really different to have it in leather.
It's a bit different, isn't it? So this is cappuccino. So this knit is called Garter Stitch. For those of you who love your knitting, I'm not a knitter, I like sewing, but it's 1 row knit, 2 rows purl, I believe.
Right.
I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong.
Back there.
Yes. So it's 1 row of knit, 2 rows of purl, and then that creates this rib. It's slightly like an ottoman rib, but this is called Garter Stitch, I'm told. Really good quality zips
as well.
And then you've
got good length on this.
Yes, well, I mean, you can see on Diane, we talked about, Diane is tall. She's still got that bottom coverage. It gives, again, I want it to have that casual look. When you would maybe wear a hooded sweatshirt, think of this. It's a little bit different.
A little bit more dressed up, I feel, as well.
Yeah, it's slightly smarter than a hoodie, but still gives you that same feel.
And also, as well, you could do the whole layering thing. You could imagine putting a jacket over the top, putting the hood out as well. You can do that, whereas a lot of hoodies you can't. They're just far too bulky.
I mean, it is soft. It's machine washable. You can tumble dry this, but it has got that bottom coverage. You've got a nice deep ribbed hem. You've got nice deep ribbed cuffs, so you can push the sleeves back. I said we've got it in black. We haven't shown you the black. So Diane's wearing the navy. This is the mocha that I was showing, which I love. Absolutely love this colour. So that's the mocha.
Gorgeous colour.
And then classic black.
Yeah.
Again, it's hard to see. It's hard to see detail in black on television.
With the T-shirt that's coming up with the Cupid heart.
With the Cupid heart T-shirt.
How gorgeous
the
would that be?
Ponte Trousers that are a legging, but we call them a trouser. Nice pair of trainers, you know. So it's got that.
And your boots would work as well.
It's got that kind of leisure feel to it. That hoodie look, but it's more like it's like a cardigan hoodie.
It's beautiful. It really is. Doesn't matter which of the colours that you go for. But, oh my goodness, just did a little bit of a double take here with what Betsy has walked out in. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, that sale 3Z applies to everything that Ruth is bringing us. We're going to have a look ahead. And when we come back, this is what we're going to be focusing on. We'll see you in a tick.